Why, hello, and welcome back to another episode of First Chances with Chance. And in today's episode, you heard it, we're going to go ahead and be talking about studying, whether it be in grade school, college, or even going over job details. Because some of us gotta evidently study for a job in order to please the boss. Too hard. But yeah, we are on a very tight schedule today, so we've got, well, she's adjusting the due dates, so we don't have to finish the homework anytime. I mean, we still have to finish the homework, but yeah, we gotta go. We gotta pick up some stuff today. We gotta film another video today, and an exciting video at that, because we're getting into it. We're getting into it. And then tonight's trivia, it's Thursday when I'm filming this. Just got out of class. Technically didn't really start getting everything together this morning until like 10, no, yeah, 10:20 maybe, when I started setting everything up. And I literally period, literally have right next to me all of my makeup stuff set up for the video. It's gonna be a fun video, a recreation video. But let's get into studying, shall we? So I probably had only started studying in high school? Science? No. Middle school, elementary school, whatever. Elementary school is just like, bye, gotcha, okay, see you later. Middle school, and you guys already know the story. I had a rough middle school. It was more of me figuring myself out a little bit. But I didn't do, like, I did well. I didn't do too well in one of my classes, but there was other issues with that. Oh, they rewired it. Thank you, Dad. Why didn't have to turn that light on? But yeah, there was one class that I think I got a D in, which I was upset with myself. But whatever, I still passed the grade. Out of D. Oh, yeah. So literally, yeah. And then high school was really the time that I actually started studying for classes. Um, Middle school, that science was the only one. Like, all of my classes, I did really well in. Like, I got A's and B's, mainly to get into the academy that I wanted to. In high school, which I really didn't need because my mom literally could have just gotten me into the school, but I needed to show myself that I could achieve it, that I could get that I could accomplish it on my own. That I really did. I pushed myself very well. Um, Proud of myself. I'm proud of me in high school too. Did pretty well in my grades with my grades. Yes, I did. Um, get lousy at the end a little bit, but that is whatever. I need to get a haircut again. I like that haircut. But the next haircut that I'm getting, it's buzzed off. Possibly. maybe. I don't know. I want my thick hair to come back. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get back into the subject. Sorry for you earbud listeners. Yeah, it was the AP and ACE classes that I really had to study for. It wasn't really that. I don't know. It wasn't really that hard. It was more of the fact that like I was doing a lot of other stuff. Like I did the homework and all of that for most of the classes. The only AP or ACE class that I actually passed the exam for was um the equivalent to college composition. I forget what it's actually called. ACE journal paper. I passed that, but of course, I lost the login for all the ACE credits to be able to transfer it over to the college that I was going to. But nope, I had no recollection of what it was. Usually I'm good about that, but I guess not. So I wasn't able to transfer those credits, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I have a couple more semesters left of my AA, my associate's degree. I'm gonna miss my curly hair if I get it buzzed off. But yeah, I've literally studied for all of those classes. I mean, it was more of the fact that I also don't do well under like time, like strict time type of thing. But yeah, still, evidently some people need to study for a new job. Like, why would you need to study for a new job besides studying for school to pass to get a good job? Besides, if you're playing a game, then that is a different story. Or if you're making stuff, an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur. That was one class that I didn't have to study for was intro to business. That class was easy. I mean, it was easy. Chem 1, the last time I took it, I did have to study for, most definitely, especially for all of the equations and stuff. That was rough. Sorry, I love my hair. But yeah, it's definitely, if you feel like you need to study, then study. If you feel like you understand the stuff, doesn't hurt to study. Because maybe you understood it wrong and you want to just clear things up. Whatever it may be, it never hurts to study. And that is a fact. It definitely doesn't hurt to study. And I was like, why does it look like I have long sleeves on? But when it's my arm hair, looking at the video, whatever. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break and be right back. I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch, but we'll be right back. So I'm back. I'm gonna go ahead and look up an article for you guys and see, not with that tab. Um, let's see. Benefits of studying for students. Good study skills. So, on an article from a university, study well, prioritize, organize, revise, Nobel Prize. What? Whatever. Learning to study smart is one of the most important skills you will learn in university. It doesn't matter if you are in your first year or doing a PhD. There are always ways to improve your academic performance by finding study strategies that work for you. Why are study skills important? Study smarter, not harder. By actively developing good study skills and learning strategies, you will keep your motivation high and achieve your goals more easily and more efficiently. Learning study skills will not only help you in university, they will also help you succeed in life. Good study skills can increase your confidence, competence, and self esteem. They can also reduce anxiety about tests and deadlines. By developing effective study skills, you may be able to cut down on the numbers of hours spent studying, leaving more time for other things in your life. Good study skills can improve your ability to learn and retain knowledge. Students who use effective study skills may feel their work and effort is more worthwhile. Before you study, look at the big picture. Eventually, I have a phone set up. Yeah. Look at the big picture. Ask yourself these questions. How many exams do I have to study for? What are the dates of these exams? How much time do I think I should dedicate to each subject? What is my grade going into the exam? And what is the exam worth towards my final grade? Prioritize. In university, it may seem like there is always a paper due or an exam coming up. Prioritize and plan out what needs to be done first. What needs your best effort and what can wait. Plan. Schedule what and when you want to study. An agenda is one of the best tools you can use to organize school life. Give yourself plenty of time. Cramming is not the most effective way to study. When you start to study weeks in advance, you have more time to reach your academic goals. You also have time to ask questions about everything you do not fully understand. Set up a study area. Find an area where you can spread out your notes, your computer, and your books. Try to find somewhere that is well lit, comfortable, and where there's little distraction. There are good options for study spaces in all the libraries across campus. When you study, make your own notes. What are the titles, headings, and subheadings? Are there any bolded words there? These can be great indicators of what information is important. Having beautiful notes in a perfectly highlighted textbook doesn't matter if you do not understand the information. Don't be afraid to get messy when scrawling out ideas on paper and connecting them in your head. Put it in your own words. Paraphrasing is a great technique to help you really understand material. Try reading over a page or paragraph of information, covering it up, then repeating the information in your own words. Teach it. Find someone who does not understand the material and teach it to them. Doing this can help you understand concepts in less time than studying by yourself. Should I study by myself or in a group? Didn't we just go over that? At different points in your learning process, you may find that you benefit more from studying on your own than in a group, or vice versa. The key is to know where you are getting the most from your efforts and are the least distracted. What material should I start with? What? Start with the most challenging sections and move on from there. Spend only a little time quickly reviewing the material you know well. Exam anxiety. Exams are among the most important and stressful parts of university life. Exam anxiety is a common and normal reaction. It can become problematic, however, when it is intense, persists over time, or interferes with academic performance. Try the Pomodoro technique. What? Decide what you want to accomplish and estimate how long you will study for. Then break your work into Pomodoros. Set a timer for 25 minutes and start studying. Minimize your distractions during the Pomodoro interval. After 25 minutes, take a short 5 to 10 minute break. Tips for taking exams. Get an adequate amount of sleep the night before. Give yourself time in the morning to go through your regular routine. Get a good breakfast and plan your study strategy for the day. Quit studying at least half an hour prior to the test. Avoid getting to class too early. Time before exams is usually spent worrying. Use strategies to ease tension and anxiety if they start becoming too much. Ooh, too much. Too much. Sit where you feel comfortable and will not be distracted. Don't be your own worst enemy. Don't talk to yourself in a way that discourages you or makes you doubt your abilities. Never doubt your abilities. Read each question slowly, twice. Underline or highlight keywords and phrases. Reword the question in a way that makes sense to you. If you cannot answer a question, take a deep breath and go to the next one. Return to the questions you are unsure about later. True. Always, always, always. There are many study apps. There are many tools and applications that can help you stay organized and study more efficiently, including, give me a moment. Including Google Calendar, Agenda Planner, iStudies Pro, Schedule Assignment Planner, EasyBib, Automatic Citations, always came in handy. Duolingo, Language Learning App, Study Blue, Flashcards. Flashcards. I know about Quizlet. Didn't know about Study Blue, Dragon Anywhere, Dictation App, Wolfram, Alpha, Answer Search Engine. Oh, damn. Focus Booster, Pomodoro Timer. U of S Student Learning Services. What? I don't know what U of S stands for. Learning Services offers great resources for help with beating procrastination, starting assignments, dealing with deadlines, note-taking strategies, exam anxiety, and much more. For more information, visit the U of S library. I think that's the university library. So, yeah. More study techniques. Use all the study naturally techniques together to help reach your academic goals. Breathe well, connect well, eat well, move more, sleep well, study well, think well. Okay, well, there's always There's always other articles that we can find, but let's go ahead and take another break. I might be, yeah. So now that I'm back, I completely forgot about the recent time that I studied. I literally was up at, what time was I up on Monday? I was up at probably 10. I know I probably procrastinated studying until like 12 o'clock. But I literally had to work at 6. I literally had to work at 6. So I was studying from literally probably 12 to 5. Then I got off at 10:30, got home at 11, studied for another hour. 6 hours of studying. I know did not follow what I was reading. As in on the what I just read to you before I took a break. I know that was not what the article said to do, but I have my own ways of studying, and yeah, it does not involve that. Um, Pretty much, I always study last minute because it helps me pass. And I got an 80. I'm not good at 84. I got an 86. I got an 86 on my Chem 2 quiz. Ah, ah, ah. Some of us got 86s. Or, yeah. 86. Yeah. It was an 86. There have been times that I've taken stuff. Sorry, guys. Taking stuff to stay up at night. In order to study, but I was like, I'm out. My brain. And then right after that, on Tuesday when I had the quiz, I had the lecture with pretty much the quiz, and then we went to lab. That literally burnt me out. Not like burnout, burnt. I was brain dead. Had I had another lecture after that with another quiz, I don't think I would have survived. My brain was dead. Too much math, too much all of that. But yeah. 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 But other times that I've studied would have had to have been um oh yeah, I study for the biotech certification exam? Um I think we had a test run, but I don't remember. I know ended up not showing for the first one, but I ended up showing for the second time. Um, yeah, I forgot that we had to leave the class early and literally um, got to had to go the next day while everybody else was in class. I mean, everybody was pretty much after taking it was pretty much watching the video, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. Did I study like, or I didn't really study. I more of like prepped myself for what I would say during the Pathfinder scholarship, which is I don't know if it's a Florida based scholarship. I think it is because it was only us that like in the area. Not everybody did. Um, like I didn't get the scholarship, so whoops. Just me and interviews don't work. It just don't work. First of all, yeah, energies were off. So yeah, energy with Target when I was first being interviewed Did I study for that job? No. Did I study for any of my jobs? No. It's more of like a mental thing. Like you mentally put yourself in the state. But oh, another thing that I study for is trivia. Sometimes. I mean, at one point I did study for that, but I just had so much going on that I really can't study. I mean, I don't have a lot going on. Honestly, Fridays, instead of going out, I need to start working on this book again. That's one thing that I've studied for, is the book, because originally the whole entire thing was supposed to be a musical, and yeah. The reason why I'm telling you guys is so that you guys can hold me accountable. Yeah. Um, but yeah, that pretty much sums up the this episode. So if you guys would like to put in your guys' study stories or tips of studying, or even other stories from other like past episodes, or if you guys are watching this and there's future episodes, actually you wouldn't know any of the future episodes. You'd have to listen to those future episodes in order to be able to know what I'm talking about. But if you guys would like to, just text or leave a voicemail to 561-320-7085. Again, text or leave a voicemail to 561-320-7085. Or you could even DM First Chances with Chance on Instagram. Or if you guys are watching the video portion of this, just comment down below. Bye guys, love you!